Well, there's another one for the hive. It never ends.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Earthspark Deluxe class Bumblebee. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have Bumblebee looking all Bumblebee Transformers from Transformers Earthspark. We do have a Build-A-Figure with this line. We have Dr. Meridian, aka the Mandroid, on this side of the box. We have another image of Mandroid. On this side, we have our Autobots, and I just killed him. We have our Autobots and allies. Here's a deluxe class. Up top, again, our Autobots and allies. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and you have a list here of all the figures you will need to complete Mandroid, and that is basically it for the packaging. Then, moving right along, here we have Bumblebee, a new figure in this new line for this new show, Transformers Earthspark. And yeah, here he is in his robot mode, packed in robot mode. And I think he looks quite good. I quite dig the design. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at his Bumble abs, but at that Bumble noggin. There's the Bumble noggin. A nicely done face sculpt there. You got some nice silver for the face, nice blue for the eyes. Nice big Autobot symbol right there on the chest with the black stripes. You get some gray in there. And headlights are picked out in blue. You get a bit of detail here and there. His abs are painted in a gunmetal gray. Got the taillights there on his knees. Got a little bit of black there on the feet. And move at the back. It's pretty clean transformation. He's got the door wings, but he's supposed to have the door wings. All in all, the roof of the car compresses up pretty well, so not too much of a backpack going on. So all in all, I think he looks pretty dang good. And now articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You don't get too much wiggly-waggly. A little bit, can look up a little bit, look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. It's pretty snug on mine. The shoulders are on the ball joint, can do a full 360. They can move in and out. You can move this section itself, or you can use that hinge, whatever you want to do there. You don't get any bicep rotation, but you do have the elbow joints on a ball joint, so your rotation is right there. You get 90 degrees of bend. The wrists just move downward due to transformation. There's no rotation, unfortunately. Nothing at the waist either, unfortunately. The legs can move forward that far, back only that far before things start to get in the way. Outward, almost a full splits. You get rotation right above the knee. You get over 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, and the feet are on a ball joint, so they can move up, they can move down, they can rotate, and you have some ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, he includes his Stinger Blaster here, which is a quite interesting design here. You got some silver and some blue right there. And if you want to, you can store it on his back. You have these two notches right here, which will accommodate these tabs on either side. So you can just take it, plug it right back here, and have it stored if you wish. Or you can plug it into his hand, like so, and you can pew, pew, bang, bang, and all of that good stuff right there. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Earthrise Prime, just because Earthrise Prime has kind of become the standard unit of measurement on this channel. So, just so you can see how that works out. Here he is with the Cyberverse Deluxe Class Prime. You can see how they look together. And here he is with the Cyberverse Deluxe Bumblebee, so you can see how that works out. And yeah, I think I like this design a lot more, so there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode, so let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So, first thing we're going to do is we're just going to come back here. You want to just bring this section back and unfold the roof of the car. Just bring that out and bring that out like so. Next thing you're going to do is just rotate the arms up, flip the hands in, flip the hands in. You're going to rotate the forearm in and bend the elbow. What's going to happen here is there's a little tab right here in the elbow that will go into a slot right up in there. So you just bring that arm up. You just kind of want to angle it in, and that'll just slot itself into place like that. Then rotate that in. Second versus like the first. Just bring that up and just kind of angle that in, and that will be sitting there like that. Once you've done that, you just take this whole assembly here, just bring this forward and down, and then shift these hood sections forward, and they will tab in on either side like so to make the front of the car. At this point now, you can take those doors, bring them in, and we are moving along. Now, as far as the legs go, you want to rotate the legs 180 at that joint right above the knees. You're going to take his feet, rotate them 180, and then collapse them down. There's a little tab slot connection right here. Just tab that in like that. Same thing here. Rotate that around and just tab that foot in like so. I just bring the legs down a little bit here. You want to take his knee pads here and just bring them out, because that will unlock this joint here that allows you to swing that lower part of the leg out. So now you're going to bring the thighs in. You can see you have 4 notches. There's little 4 tabs here, so just bring those in and slot that all in just like that. You can bring these taillight panels down. And now the last thing to do is you have a tab right here, which will go into the slot right here, and then you have a tab slot connection right up here. So just line all of that up. Plug it in, 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 and get it all nice and squozen. And there you go. There you have Earthspark Bumblebee in his alt mode. Get a really good spin out of this guy. And there he is. And I dig it. It's a much sportier looking alt mode here for Bumblebee, but I do quite dig the design. I personally quite like it, but let's get in closer so we can take a look at those details. Again, you get that front grille picked out in a gunmetal gray. Headlights picked out. Nice tinted transparent plastic for the windshield and windows. Of course, unfortunately, you have the visible clip there, but I always paint those black so they blend in. Of course, back here, you got the taillights picked out in red. You got the black stripe going across the roof with the Autobot symbol right there. And there is the top, there is the bottom. He does have visible hair. It's there, it's all there. He does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray, hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here he is with Earthrise Prime, with the Cyberverse Deluxe Prime, and with the Cyberverse Deluxe Bumblebee. And again, I like this one a lot better. So, there you go. Now, as far as the Stinger goes, yes, you can store it in alt mode. You do have 2 slots right on the roof, so you can just take it, plug it in, and have that going on. If you don't want it there, you do have these 2 slots a little further back, so I guess you can plug it back there, have that going on. If that looks a bit better to you, a little bit more elegant, I don't know, I guess you could plug it in backwards also, although you have that hollow bit sticking out, so that might not be as elegant, but hey, you have options as always. Options good. And the last thing to talk about is the first piece of Mandroid, and with Bumblebee we get the right arm. You can see some nice metallic paint on it. It has no articulation whatsoever except for the shoulder joint. It's going to be on the ball joint, but that's pretty much it. No elbow, no wrist, no nothing. Just a hollow piece of black plastic here with the paint on the outside. But there is our first piece of Mandroid, and that is pretty much it. So, there you go. So there you have Bumblebee, and yeah, a nice little deluxe Bumblebee figure. I do quite like him. I like the design of his robot mode. I like the design of his alt mode. You know, the transformation. It works. It's fun. It's enjoyable. Overall, I am quite pleased with this figure. I do quite like him, so there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Earthspark figures, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also get these from Hasbro Pulse. These are starting to hit stores in some areas, so check your Targets, check your Walmarts. You can also check out the Earthspark playlist for this and all future reviews, linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Earthspark Deluxe Class Bumblebee, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face. Hey, Prime.
Ah, Bumblebee! Hey, new look! I like it.
Oh, thank you, sir.
But that doesn't change anything, because we still need to be able to rise.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Well, can you Legacy?
Still have no idea what that means.
What can you do?
I can spark?
You just blew my mind.